Okay. Yes, ask me. Yes. Okay. I will repeat the yesterday class again. Okay. And mate. So, okay, this is a strong level. A strong level. Here also. Okay, this is a strong level. So if you see any strong level, if the candle closed at the level, you can place your trade. Okay. So here the trend is uptrend. The minor trend is uptrend. We are seeing a breakout candlestick. Again we saw here a candle. The candle closed in between these two lines. The candle may close above this line or above this line, it's not a matter, but it should not close below this level like this. If the candle close below the level, it means this is a breakout candlestick. Don't place your trade after breakout. Okay. If the candle closed yes, I will show you. I will show you here. Okay, here the candle closed in between these two lines, so we can place our trade on the next candle with confirmation in this candle. I will show you the confirmation here. 1440. I will show you. I think this one. Okay, I will show you here the confirmation. Okay, here okay, here the candle, this is a previous candle. The candle opening price is here, the closing price is here. This is a bearish candle. This is a bearish candle. So we need a confirmation from buyers in 15 seconds to go with buyers, because this is a strong level. The trend also a uptrend. Already we are seeing some buyers entries from these levels in the previous candle. In this candle also we are seeing some buyers entries. It means some buyers are interested in the market. So if we get any confirmation on the next candle, this is the next candle, the confirmation candle is this one. This is a right confirmation candle. This is not a confirmation candle, but this is a confirmation candle. So you can place a higher option with this confirmation candle, and I will show you about confirmation candles here. Yes. Yes. Okay, you can take these candles. If you want to place a up option, you can take these candles as a confirmation. This one also, this one also, this one also, and this one also. Okay, these are the confirmation candle. You can take these candles as a confirmation. If you want to place a lower option, you can take this candle and this candle as a confirmation. Okay, these are very weak candles. You can't trust. You can't trust these type of weak candles. Okay, so these are the medium candles. You can trust the medium candles. I already told you, a weak candle, it means weak means there is no strength in it. There is no strength in it, so we can't trust. And very strong candles, if you place your trade with very strong candles like this, okay, if you place your trade with this type of strong candles or this type of very strong candles, it may be late entry. You may lose your trades too. and this type of strong candles are a sign of reversal. Not only in 15 seconds, you can see these type of candles in 1 minute, 5 minute and 1 hour chart too. Okay, this type of strong candles are a sign of reversals. You can find a reversal after these strong candles. I will show you in 5-minute chart. Okay, this strong candle is a sign of reversal. You can see very strong candle, it reversed. Very strong candle, very strong candle, very strong candle. Okay, this one also. Okay, these are the very strong candles. The strong candle is a sign of reversal. So the market may reverse. So if you place your trade with this type of strong candles, the market may go up like this and you may lose your trade. Or it may be late entry. If market went up, if market will go up, you may lose your trade. So don't take this type of very strong candle as a confirmation. Okay, these candles are a reversal signs in the market. 70% of the time after this candle you can find a bearish candle. After this candle you can find a bullish candle, because these are the reversal signs in the market. Not every time, but mostly 60%, 70% of the time the strong candle will reverse the market. So you should not take this type of candles as a confirmation, and you should not take a weak candle as a confirmation. These are the weak candles, there is no strength in it, so we can't trust. So always take a medium candles as a confirmation candle. This type of candles, a medium candles as a confirmation, not too big candles, not too small candles. Clear? Yes. 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 Okay, if the sellers wants to sell here, the sellers will definitely sell here, right? Because the price is very high. If you want to sell your bike at $50, for $50 you will definitely sell your bike with $60, right? Because it's very high amount, you will get more profit, right? So if they want to sell here, they will definitely sell here. If they want to buy here, they will definitely buy here, because the price is very low with compared to this one. If you want to buy a product at $100, you will definitely buy that product at $80, right? You will save $20 because the price is very low here. So if the sellers are interested here, the sellers will definitely enter here. Okay, there are more chance to enter, right? So if you see a very strong candles, this type of very strong candles, it means a sign of reversal. Okay, you can, if you see this type of candles at SNR levels, you can expect a reversal too, but you need to see the confirmation. You can see the confirmation, in 15 seconds, or you can see in 5-minute candle too. I will show you here the candle here on minute. I will show you. You can see we are seeing a bullish candle here, a bullish candle in 15 seconds. You can see very strong bullish candle in 15 seconds. You no need to see every time a 15-second chart, but if you see this timing here, okay, again a bullish candle we are seeing. Observe this time, this expiration time. Then if there is any rejection within these 15 seconds, then you can know that there is a seller's entry. There is no seller's entry still. Okay, if the market went down to this level, okay, no, still the buyers are interested. If there is any rejection, it means the price went down, it means there are some sellers entry. Okay, if possible I will show you here. Okay, there is a seller's entry. Okay, observe this timing here. Okay, very weak seller's entry here. Okay, you can see very weak seller's entry. There is a rejection too. So you no need to see every time if 15-second confirmation in 15-second chart. If you have some good experience, then you can easily identify the 15-second confirmation in 5-minute candle too. But until you get good that type of experience, always see 15-second chart. Always see 15-second chart and place your trade. If you get some good experience, then you can place directly without seeing the 15-second chart. You can observe the seller's entry and buyer's entry in 5-minute chart too. Okay. So, and yesterday I told you, always follow the trend. You can go against the trend too. It's not a problem. You can go against the trend too. But if you follow the trend, there are more chances to win. If you go against the trend, there are less chances to win. So always follow the trend. Always trade at the strong level. Always place with right confirmation. If you get within 2 minutes, if you get any confirmation, you can place your trade. After 2 minutes, if you get a confirmation, then don't place, because it may be late entry. Always place your trade within 2 minutes only. Okay, clear? Okay, can I start now today's session? Okay. Okay, today I am going to explain about buyers strong buyers area and strong sellers area. Okay, this is also a strong buyers and sellers area. This is also a strong buyers and sellers area. A strong SNR means strong support and resistance level. And now also I am going to explain about the same point, strong buyers and sellers area, but not by drawing the SNR level. I will show you, if you see any strong buyers entry in the market or strong sellers entry in the market, you can take that level also a strong buyers area and strong sellers area, and I will show you here. And I am going to explain the buyers and sellers entry points. Okay, in the market, the buyers and sellers will choose some entry points. They will enter from those entry points always. Okay, most of the time, 90% of the time, they will enter from those entry points. And I am going to explain about fake breakouts today. About fake breakouts, I will explain how fake breakout will happen in the market. Okay, here I will show you here. Okay, what happened here? Can you show me? Are you seeing my screen here? Yes, I don't know what happened here. Okay, here I will show you. So there is a level. From this level we are seeing a strong buyers entry. Again a strong buyers. Okay, from this level to this level we are seeing continuously a buyers entry. There is no bearish candle in this trend. In this bullish trend, we are seeing a bullish trend and a very strong buyers entry. It means this is a strong buyers area. This is a strong buyers area, because from this level we are seeing very strong buyers entry. So again, if market come to this level, the buyers will enter. You can see, as soon as market hit this level, they rejected and buyers entered. But if the candle closed here, you can place your trade on the next candle, but the candle must close just above the level or in between these two lines. So it should not close below the level like this. Okay, here the candle closed here. The candle should not close like this, far from the level, because there is a gap. So the market may fill this gap again. If the candle closed far from the level, then don't place. you can place your trade only if the candle closes at the level or just above the level or in between these two lines. If the candle closed far from the level, then don't place, because the market may fill this gap again like this. So here there is a strong buyer's entry. We are seeing very strong buyer's entry from this level. There are some strong buyers. Again we can expect buyer's entry from this level. We can expect buyer's entry from this level. You can see here a rejection, buyer's entry, again a rejection, but there is no buyer's entry. We are seeing a seller's entry because there is a gap. There is a gap between these two lines and the buyers are here now. Now the buyers are here. We are seeing a rejection from this level and there is a gap. So the market may fill this gap because we are seeing a bearish momentum in the market. This is a doji candle. We are seeing a bearish momentum in the market. So the market may form at least a weak bearish candle like this, or at least a weak bearish candle like this, or it may break the level 2. There is a chance to break the level 2. So if you see there is a gap, then don't place, because the market may fill this gap like this and like this too, and here also like this. If there is any gap, then don't place. If the candle closes just above the level, then you can place your trade. So this is a strong buyers area. From this level we are seeing a very strong buyers entry. We are seeing a bullish trend here. Okay, from this level to we are seeing a bearish trend, very strong bearish trend. Actually from this level we are seeing seller's entry, but here there are some buyers. It means some buyers are interested here. So we can't take this whole trend as a bearish trend. Only from this level to this level we are seeing a bearish trend. Here also there are some sellers, very strong sellers. So the market may reverse if market come to this level too. But this one also a strong sellers area. Very strong selling pressure from this level to this level. If market come to this level again, we can go with sellers from this level too. Okay, no. So and okay, if you see any strong buying pressure, like this, very strong buying pressure here, very strong buying pressure, and if you see any very strong selling pressure, so you can take that candle as a level as a strong sellers area. You can see we are seeing very strong sellers entry from this level, very strong candle, very strong selling pressure. So here we are seeing very strong sellers entry. Here we are seeing very strong bullish momentum. So if you see this type of equal pressure, then don't go with sellers here, because we are seeing a equal pressure between the sellers and buyers. So it doesn't work if you place here a lower option, because we are seeing buying pressure. So the market may easily break this sellers area, or the market may easily form again a bullish candle at this area. So if you see any bullish momentum, then don't trade at the strong sellers area, because the sellers may enter sometimes, the buyers may break sometime. So you always remember this point. If there is no strong bullish momentum, then you can go with sellers directly on the next candle. Okay, and okay, here a strong buyer's entry, a very strong buyer's entry. There is a gap, the candle is very strong candle, so we can expect again a bearish candle here. So we are seeing a bearish candle with rejection. This is a strong buyer's area, so we can expect buyer's entry again on the next candle, because this is a strong buyer's area. And here also a bearish momentum. This is a bearish momentum. So if the candle closed at this level, we can expect a seller's entry again. You can see here also there are some very strong candle, very strong selling pressure in this candle. From this level again we are seeing a seller's entry, but here I think the candle broke this level. We are seeing a breakout candle. This is a fake breakout. I will explain how fake breakout will happen in the market. Okay, so here very strong buyer's entry, very strong buying pressure from this level. So it means there are some strong buyers at this area, so we can expect buyer's entry if the candle closed at the level. If the candle closed at the level, we can expect buyer's entry here. So now we are seeing a breakout candlestick, and I will explain how to trade on the breakout candlesticks. Okay, so here also there is a breakout candlestick. So if you see any strong buyers and sellers area, so always think the market may reverse from that level. There are more chances to reverse from that level, but we need to see the rejection or confirmation from buyers and sellers. If you see any confirmation, you can place our trade. Okay, here very strong seller's entry. Okay, this is a strong seller's entry, but because of this buying pressure, because of this strong buyer's entry, it tried to break the level, but it finally broke the level, but again it reversed. It broke the level, but again it reversed, because this is a fake breakout. Okay, okay, here also I will explain. Okay, very strong buyer's entry from this level. Very strong buyer's entry from this level, but here we are seeing a breakout candlestick. So the candle closing point is far from the level, so we can expect again a bearish candle. If the candle closed above this level, we can go with buyers. Even the candle break the level, we can go with buyers, but I will explain how we will place our trade after breakouts. Okay, here also we are seeing a breakout candlestick. Okay, this is a breakout candlestick, but it reversed. Here also we are seeing a breakout candlestick, but again we are seeing a bullish candle here, a weak bullish candle, but we are seeing a buyer's entry. Here also we are seeing a breakout candle, but again it reversed, a fake breakout in the market. So here there is no reversal, it continues the market. Okay, here there is a breakout candlestick. Okay, okay, there is a breakout candlestick, but it reversed. Here also there is a breakout candlestick, it reversed. Here also there is a breakout candlestick, it reversed. So we are seeing the reversals after breakout, because we are seeing a fake breakouts in the market. So in the market 70% breakouts are fake breakouts. 70% breakouts are fake breakouts. So if the market break the level, we can expect reversal. If the market breaks the level, we can expect reversal here also. If the market try to break the level, we can expect reversal, because 70% of the breakouts are fake breakouts. Okay, I will show you, because I will explain how the fake breakouts will happen in the market. So the buyers and sellers will always change their entry points. Right? Okay, this is a previous seller's area, but we are seeing here a sellers area. So they changed their entry point from here to here. Again they changed their entry point from here to here. Again they changed their entry point from here to here. So again they changed their entry point. Now the sellers are here. They changed their entry point from here to here. So the buyers and sellers, they are changing their entry points. Okay, here also. Okay, the buyers are here. The buyers are here. Now the buyers changed their entry point from here to here. Okay, we are seeing a fake breakout because they are changing their entry point. Now the buyers are here. After this breakout we are seeing a buyer's entry here. Again we are seeing a fake breakout. Now the buyers are here. So the buyers are changing their entry points continuously. Again the buyers are here after breakout. So the buyers are changing their entry points. That's why we are seeing this type of fake breakouts in the market. The buyers are here, the buyers are here, here, and now the buyers are here. The buyers are changing their entry points continuously. That's why we are seeing a fake breakouts in the market. Okay, here also the sellers are changing their entry points. The sellers are changing their entry points. That's why we are seeing a fake breakouts in the market. We are seeing a fake breakouts in the market because the sellers are changing their entry points. Because always they will change their entry points. If the market is in uptrend, the sellers will always change their entry point from above the previous entry points. They will enter with some margin of safety. That's why we are seeing the entry points. The entry points, they are changing. The buyers are changing their entry points. The sellers are changing their entry points. That's why you are seeing a fake breakout in the market. So 70% of the breakouts are fake breakouts. So if the market breaks the level, you can expect reversal. You can expect reversal after breakout, but always place your trade with confirmation. Confirmation from 15 seconds. So if you place your trade with confirmation, then you will get some good results. Okay, and to know the next entry point, always use trend line. Okay, always use a trend line to know the next entry point. Okay, this is a next entry point. Okay, if you draw a trend line, then you will come to know the next entry point here. Okay, you will come to know the next entry point. If you see, if you draw a trend line, you can see seller's entry, seller's entry. Now we are seeing seller's entry, buyer's entry, buyer's entry, buyer's entry, buyer's entry. We are seeing a buyer's entry here. There is a breakout, but again it reversed. There is a breakout, but again it reversed. These are the entry points. If you know these two entry points, you can find the third entry point with the help of these two entry points. If you know these two entry points, you can enter with sellers here. If you know these two entry points, you can enter with sellers here. Even there is a breakout, you can go with buyers. Even there is a breakout, you can go with sellers, because 70% breakouts are fake breakouts, because the sellers and buyers will change their entry point. These are the entry points. Now they changed their entry point from here to here. Now the sellers are here. So if you see, if you want to know the entry point, always draw a trend line. If you draw a trend line, then you will come to know the entry point here. Now the sellers are here. Now the sellers are here. You can see from this level we are seeing sellers entry. Here also a strong sellers entry, a strong sellers entry. So if market breaks the buyers area, again buyers will enter. If market breaks the sellers area, again sellers will enter. So fake breakouts will happen because of entry points, because buyers and sellers will change their entry points. That's why you are seeing this type of fake breakouts in the market. And if you see any strong buyer's entry like this, if the candle close at the level, you can expect reversal, because this is a strong buyer's area. If the candle closed at the level like this, then you can expect reversal. Even the candle break the level, you can expect a reversal, because this is a strong level and this is a breakout candlestick and this is a sign of reversal. Here we have three possibilities. The first possibility is a strong buyer's area. We are seeing a breakout of this strong buyer's area. We are seeing a breakout candle and a long candle is a sign of reversal. So we can expect a reversal. So here also we are seeing a level. We are seeing a breakout and very strong candle. The strong candle is a sign of reversal like this. Again it reversed. There is a doji candlestick, but mostly the next this is not a doji, this is a bullish candle, this is a doji candle. So the market will reverse mostly. Sometimes it will continue. 30% of the time the market will continue, but 70% of the time the market will give you winning trades if you place your trade at strong buyers and sellers area. So to know the next entry point, always draw a trend line. If you draw a trend line, then you will come to know the next entry point. You can see. So if you draw a trend line, then you will come to know the entry point. Okay, sellers entry. We are seeing a bullish momentum, but the market is not good here. A weak buyers entry continuously. Finally, sellers entered. Okay, avoid this type of market in the market. If you see this type of market, then avoid to trade. Here you are seeing a buyer's entry. If you know these 2 points, you can enter here. Again, you can enter here. Again, you can enter here too, because these are the buyer's entry points. Here we are seeing a fake breakout because of entry point. They changed their entry point. Here there is a breakout, but it didn't reverse. It means no sellers are interested. That's why you are seeing a continuation. If there is no reversal, it means the market may continue the trend. Okay, here the market is not good. So in the here breakout, here also a fake breakout. Okay, here also a fake breakout. So again we can expect a breakout. If you see any breakout of this level, then again you can expect a reversal, because the buyers will change their entry point. So we can go with buyers again. So if you see any strong buyer's entry, like this, and even there is a breakout, then you can go with buyers like this. Or if there is a gap, then wait. It will be form at least a bearish candle like this, then you can go with buyers. If there is a breakout, then you can go with a buyers. So it's better to go with buyers instead of sellers. Most of the people will place a lower option after breakout, but it's wrong. 70% of the breakouts are fake breakouts. It means it's better to place a higher option, not a lower option after breakout. If you place a higher option, you will get 70% winning ratio. If you place a lower option, you will get 30% winning ratio. So it's better to place a higher option always, and always place with confirmation. If you see a breakout, then always place with a confirmation. I will show you here. Okay, here I will show you. Okay, a breakout of this level, a breakout of this strong level. So after this candle, we can expect a reversal. But if we get a confirmation, we can place directly, but if you place with confirmation, it will be good. You can see this is a confirmation candle. a good confirmation candle. After closing of this candle, I got this candle as a confirmation. These are the bearish candles, but these are not a confirmation candles. These are the weak candles. Already we are seeing some sellers entry in the previous candles, but in this candle I got this candle as a confirmation. So I will show you. You can see the candle closed below the confirmation. Below the confirmation. So mostly the market will close below your confirmation candle. Sometimes it will close above your confirmation candle too. It's very rare, but mostly it will close below your confirmation candle. So always place with confirmation, or if you see any confirmations in the previous candle, you can place directly. Like my videos, you can place directly. You don't need to see the confirmation in the present candle too, but you need some good experience to trade directly. Until you get good experience, always place with confirmation. If you place with confirmation, then you will get some good results. So fake breakouts will happen in the market because of entry points. If you see any entry point, it means the buyers are changing. The buyers are changing their entry point. If there is a breakout of the previous level, previous buyers area, it means the buyers may enter again. But to go with buyers, always trade with confirmation. I will show you here. Here I will show you. Okay, a breakout candlestick. I will show you here a confirmation. 1040. Government. Okay. Okay, here. Okay, this is a previous minute. Okay, the candle started here, the candle closed here. Okay, here we are seeing a bullish candle, but this is not a confirmation candle. Okay, there is a bearish candle, but we can't place a lower option. I already told you, because this is a breakout candlestick. It means we can place a higher option, not a lower option. So we should not take this candle as a confirmation. So this is a first good confirmation candle, a medium candle, a good confirmation candle. We can place our trade here. You can see the candle closed here above this confirmation candle, and I will show you here too. Okay, here. Okay, here. So here we are seeing a bearish candle here. The candle starting point is here, the closing point is here. We are seeing a breakout candlestick. Okay, this is a first confirmation candle. A first confirmation candle. This is not a confirmation candle. This is a weak candle. This is also a weak candle. This is a medium candle, a good confirmation candle. We can place our trade here. If you place your trade with this confirmation, you can see the candle closed above the confirmation candle. So mostly you will get winning trade if you place your trade with confirmation. So I am recommending you to trade with confirmation. Sometimes you may lose even if you place with confirmation. Until you get good experience, always trade with confirmation. To know the next entry point, always draw a trend line. If you draw a trend line, then you will come to know the next entry point like this. Okay, so there is a okay, there is a seller's entry points here, continuous seller's entry points. Now they changed their entry point from here to here. I am drawing only closing points. You can draw the weak points too, it's not a problem. You can draw the wick points too. I will draw here. Okay, you can draw the wick point to wick point like this also. In between these two lines, if market close, you can expect a reversal on the next candle. So because these are the entry points, if you know these two entry points, you can place your trade on the next candle. Here the candle closed just below the level. If you get any confirmation here, you can place your trade. You can place directly without confirmation, but if you place with confirmation, it will be good to trade because you know these two entry points. Here you can place a lower option. I will show you. I'll show you if the confirmation candle here. Okay, here the candle closed below the level here. Below the level here. This is the confirmation candle, a good confirmation candle. The candle closed here, below this confirmation candle. So mostly the market will close below our confirmation candles if you place our trade with confirmation. So to know the next entry point, draw trend line, and after breakouts expect reversal, not a continuation, because the sellers and buyers will change their entry point. If you see any this type of strong level, strong buyers in the market, you can expect reversal. If the candle closes at the level, you can expect reversal. If the candle break the level, you can expect reversal. If the candle closes at the level, you can expect reversal. Even if the candle break the level, you can expect reversal because the buyers will change their entry points. Okay, this is the topic about strong buyers and sellers area, and buyers and sellers entry points and fake breakouts. Okay, if you have any doubts, any questions on this topic, you can ask me now. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, I will share this video. Watch this video again and practice these points on demo account. Then you will get some idea and practice. Try to place some trades with these logics, and always try to place with confirmation. If you want to place, you can place without confirmation too, but if you place with confirmation, you will get some good results. And if you have some experience, then you can place your trade without confirmation. You will easily place your trade without confirmation until you get the type of experience. Always see the confirmation in 5-minute candle. Always see this expiration time. If you see this expiration time, you will come to know the seller's entry and buyer's entry in the market. You can see, I will show you here. Okay, so you can see there is a bearish candle here. Okay, no, I think I didn't see. Okay, there is a rejection. I didn't see this chart. Okay, I will explain here now. Okay, now this is a bearish candle. Okay, if there is a rejection, okay, there is a rejection. See this time here. Okay, so we are seeing a bearish candle confirmation now. So you can see a strong candle, very strong candle. So always see the confirmation in 5-minute chart too. But to get the type of experience, always open 15-second chart and see the confirmation. Then you will get some idea about confirmations, how to take the confirmation. Then you can place your trade without confirmation too. If you get any confirmation in the previous candle, you can place your trade directly on the next candle. But in this candle also try to take a confirmation. If you take a confirmation, if you place your trade with confirmation, there are more chance to win. Okay, practice it on demo account, and I will share this video. Watch this video and practice it. And if you get any doubts, any questions, you can contact Mortgage. I will come online and I will explain your doubts too. Okay, bye everyone. Good night everyone. I am going to close this session. Yes. Yes, ask me. Momentum. This is the momentum, bullish momentum. We can't say this is a momentum. We can't say one single candle as a momentum. We can say this is a momentum, a buying pressure. Momentum means a fast movement, right? A quick and fast movement. Late momentum, late entries. Okay. Can you send me any screenshot of my video? Then I will get it. No, I didn't say. I have never said this word, late momentum. Okay. Yes, pressure. If you see a pressure in one single candle, it means the market will reverse. Okay. If you see a pressure in 1 or 2, 3 candles, it means this is a strong momentum. So we can expect again a buyer's entry continuously until there is a resistance level. If there is a resistance level, you can expect reversal. If there is no resistance level, you can expect continuation. Okay. Clear? So if there is no level, you can expect continuation. Okay, there is a level here. 1 minute. Okay, a round number. The market is respecting this round number, right? So you can see here a single candle, again it reversed because of this level. It reversed, again it tried, again it broke, it went down, again it broke. After breakout, it reversed because of this level. Okay, because of this level, because of this buyer's area too. Okay, and we are seeing a consolidation area. Again there is a breakout, again it went down continuously. It broke this level too. No, it reversed actually. Okay, it reversed. So we are seeing a bearish momentum continuously here. So if you see a momentum like this or like this, always follow the trend. I said this one, I think, in my videos. Okay, if you see any strong buying pressure and selling pressure in the market, then always follow the trend. Okay, if you see this type of momentum, if you see a bullish candles continuously, then place higher option directly without any doubt. Mostly you will get winning trade. Okay, if you see any bullish momentum, then place higher option. If you see any bearish momentum, then place lower option. Okay, directly. Okay, clear? Yes. Why don't you no need to worry. First of all, complete wait for the completion of this course. You don't get all points in one class or two classes, right? You don't get all points. If you complete this course, then you will get all points. Okay, this all points will help you to predict the next candle. Okay, that's why I am explaining this all points. Okay, you should know the fake breakouts, you should know the strong buyers and sellers area, and you should know the strong SNR levels, and you should know the trend momentum and rejections. Rejection is nothing but 15-second confirmation. Everything you should know, everything to predict the next candle. You can't predict the next candle directly with one single point like SNR or like trend like this. You should know all the things. That's why I'm explaining one by one, topic wise. Okay, but you can place your trade at this strong sellers area, strong buyers area too, or you can place your trade after breakouts too. This is also a strategy. A fake breakout also a strategy, strong sellers and buyers area also a strategy, and entry points also a strategy. You can trade individually with these strategies. It's not a problem. And strong SNR level also a strategy. Okay, but you should know all these things to predict the next candle. Okay, practice is the important point first. Yes. 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 Yes, I will explain also. Yes, I will teach how to trade on forex too. Okay. Okay, is there anyone to ask me question? Yes. Yes, express time is 5 minutes. Okay, this is a 5-minute candle. If you want to trade on the next candle, you should place your trade with 5 minutes, right? Because this is a 5-minute candle. 5-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 5-minute expiry time. Yes, 10 minutes and 10 minutes expiry time. For 10 minutes, for 10 minutes confirmation candle is 30 minutes candle. I think you don't have 30 minutes candle here. 30-second candle. You have only 15-second candle. That's why I'm explaining the 15-second confirmation here. For 10 minutes you should have 30-second candle, but you don't have 30-second candle here. Yes. Okay, clear? Yes. Yes, you can also trade on 1 minute candle. Yes. No, you can't trade with 15-second confirmation. You should trade with 5-second confirmation, but don't worry. If you get some experience, you can trade on 1 minute chart directly without confirmation. Okay, you can predict candle to candle. There is no problem. You can predict, but you need some good experience. Okay, practice these all points individually. Every point, everyday topic, practice on demo counter. Then you will get some experience. At the end of this course, you will come to know some logics, some important logics. Then you can also predict on next candle directly. Okay, 1 minute I will tell you. So here, if you want to place a lower option, you no need to see the confirmation in this candle. If you get any confirmation in the previous candle, you can place here a lower option directly. 1 minute I will explain one thing. Okay, 1 minute I will explain here one thing. Okay, here there is a level, there is a candle. Okay, here also. Okay, there is a level, right? This is a level. You no need to take confirmation in this minute, because already you are seeing a rejection. The rejection is showing us the seller's entry in the market, right? You no need to take additional confirmation here. You can place directly on this candle, but to place directly, you need to know about confirmations in this candle too. You need some good experience to place directly. That's why I'm explaining on 5-minute chart. Always trade on 5-minute chart with 15-second confirmation. If you get some good experience, then you can trade on 1 minute chart directly. 1 minute chart directly here by seeing this rejection. By seeing this rejection, you can place lower option directly on the next candle, because this is a level, a strong seller's area, a huge rejection from this level. Here also there is a level. So this is a strong seller's area. There is a rejection. The rejection is showing us the seller's entry in the market. You can place here a lower option directly. Clear? Got it? Okay, until you get experience, always trade on 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes is better than 1 minute, because you will face so many late entries in 1 minute. Okay, if you get experience, you can trade on 1 minute too. Clear? Okay, do you have any questions? Yes. Yes, these strategies, using these strategies you can trade on forex too, but you can use only entry points and strong sellers and buyers area only, not strong SNR level, because the strong SNR level will reverse the market only for one candle only. We can't expect a long term reversal. Okay, we can expect only one single candle. So you can't apply this strong SNR level with confirmation. You can't apply this strategy, but you can apply a strong buyers area and a strong sellers area and a entry points too. Okay, the sellers and buyers entry point strategy is very good. It will work on forex very well. Okay, I will explain how to trade on forex too. Okay, no need to worry. Okay, at the last session I will explain. Okay, clear everything? Okay, very good. Okay, I am going to close this session. If you practice it, if you get any questions, any doubts, then contact me. I will explain clearly. Okay, bye everyone. Good night everyone. Bye, good night. Bye. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you.
Welcome. Bye. Good night.